Global Disability Summit Youth. We asked youth with disabilities around the world to talk about stigma and discrimination. Mihai, Covaser, Canada.
My name is Mihai Covaser, and I am a Canadian student living with a disability. Stigma is a loaded term that is generally interpreted as a purposeful and malicious prejudice on the part of society against one or more of its demographic groups. However, in my community and in my experience so far, its biggest source has always seemed to be ignorance, not cruelty. As a youth living with a relatively mild mobility impairment, I have always been on the border between the disabled and normal groups, a dangerous dichotomy that simply does not allow for anything in between. This misguided and limiting belief that people living with a chronic condition cannot participate in society to the same degree as everyone else, that is the stigma I face. This is why it has always been my personal mission to encourage others to focus on what my peers and I can do rather than what we cannot do, as we strive to become the next generation of difference makers. It is my belief that a more inclusive society begins early and in the place where youth are often the most vulnerable, the classroom. I envision a world where parents can send their kids to school with the comforting knowledge that the teachers there will take an interest in their skills and abilities and help to propel them to success. I envision a world where students come to school not fearing the judgment of their peers, but looking forward to all the ways in which they can learn and grow together. Most importantly, I envision a generation that sees first not the obstacles in others' way, but the individuals working hard to break those obstacles.
Presented by International Disability Alliance, Atlas Alliance, Youth Mental Health Norway, UNICEF. Global Disability Summit Youth, globaldisabilitysummit.org.